Okay, go.
And welcome back. We are in game 3 of week 4, Betty Overwatch League Season 5. After a very, very long and arduous journey of game 2. With me is Albino Joe. I am Utech. How's it going, Joey?
It's going great. Yeah, that game two lasted, 40 years. I'm pretty old now, and I'm ready to cast game three with you, Tech. Let's go.
Yeah, just as a side note, if it gets if it gets to 3 overtimes, we're gonna stop casting. We're gonna throw up a kitten video, and we're gonna feel much better about ourselves because I'd much rather see a cute cuddly kitten than than that.
You jinxed us now. We're gonna have to show them cats. We didn't put
Oh
up any
God!
cats for that.
Oh God!
Well, send your cat pics to in Discord to the general chat so we can use those. Should a triple overtime or quadruple overtime or whatever the hell happened between those two teams goes on. But hey, we're starting. What three Dans one cup? What are they busting out here with the Bastion?
So of course we got 3 Dans 1 Cup on the defense. It looks like they're going on with a Symmetra Bastion defense. They can do it. They're bringing out the strats. They're bringing out the high ground strats with the Symmetra, with the Bastion. They're bringing some good old fashioned cheese right there.
Yeah, this is some tech. This is some spicy tech. They got the semi-mobility, whatever you want to call it, with that Symmetra there. You got the Bastion for whatever cheesy Bastion strats. But hey, that tank combo, I'm a fan of that. And that healing combo as well, I'm a fan of that. So overall, their DPS is a little screwy, but kind of standard for this point. They're choosing to hold that high ground in the back left.
Yeah, and we are seeing out of Mad Cow Disease, looks like dive tanks with Huckletune on the Brigetti and Kazuki Beans on her favorite on the Mercy. TV Junkie going to be sporting out that Hanzo, and Evo Light going to be going with a solid Genji pick. Shimada Brothers coming in for this offense.
Yeah, scary a little bit, but it looks like Mad Cow Disease is wise to their strat. Hey, 3Dans is also wise to that strat as well as they try to go around, but it doesn't. Well, it does work because they're all alive. They're all up on that high ground where 3Dans 1 cup once was. A lot of screwy shit happening. Monkey jumping in, dying right away. Sorry, Destructive. Crystallized following suit. And Evo's up in their grill as well, taking a little bit of laser beam damage. The overwhelming advantage is currently in favor of 3Dans 1 cup as they have the point, and they're dying one by one. Danko falling, but Evil Light and Crystallized getting traded as well. That Heron's Bastion is paying off. Totally uncontested on the high ground until Destructive Dude takes the back end, and the Hanzo ult gets him. One-man Hanzo ult saves the day there as the point is capped.
Look at that. TV Junkie showing up on Hanzo. Look, he's already on fire. Already is 28%. Already used a Dragon Strike. Getting all of the picks. He is the #1 threat on the side of Mad Cow Disease right now.
Yeah, TV's scary, man. He's always been scary. Everyone's been saying it all season.
And especially since they were able to take out the front line so fast. But
Ooh.
one
Caster Curse.
Ooh. Nope, yep. Already getting taken out. But he's gonna get rezzed.
Yeah,
Doesn't even need to worry about it.
No worries.
Oh, look at that. 40% already on his Dragon Strike. And Heron switching off the Bastion, going for the counter Hanzo. They're going to elect to stay on the Symmetra, see if maybe they can pull out some cheeky plays. But 6 minutes left on the clock for this event as we are going to see Destructive Dude jumping in as the Mad Monkey. Big shield coming in on the side, on the defense for 3Dans 1 Cup as they continue on with this fight. The TV Chunky TV just able to continue to find this pick onto the Heron, onto Zedekis, but gonna get counterpicked with one less healer in this brawl. A blade being coming out by Evil Light. Doesn't even need to worry about it because they already defeated everybody that they can. Heron gonna be doing trying to do some delay strats, but a fantastic 2-point take already done really fast by the Mad Cow Disease.
Yeah, that was a storm of a play right there. They got the pick kind of at the start, with Destructive and Crystallized jumping in the grill. That giant Symmetra wall didn't do many favors for 3Dans 1 Cup as, yeah, y'all saw it here. Mad Cow Disease doing what they do best, being a mad cow and getting in the face of the enemy team and capping points all day.
Yeah, and as someone who loves strategy and like just goofy things, that it looked like it was going to work. It looked like they had the positioning. They were able to move to where they needed to move. They were able to pick out the monkey. They had the man advantage, but they sort of split off a little bit there, and they weren't able to follow up with anything after the mid fight. But I believe at this point we're probably going to see a few more traditional comps on the Volskaya, going to go with the Orion Zarya on the defense for Mad Cow Disease, as well as we're going to be seeing a Doomfist coming out of Josh Danko. Now, Josh Danko, notorious last season for his Doomfist play, still very, very good, but with a few added benefits of bug fixes to the Doomfist. He is going to be seeing if he can do some work on this today.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, attack could be a troll pick. There could be talking still. Who knows? But defense, you know, same stuff, different day. I mean, destructive and crystallize are not on the dive tanks anymore. They're more stationary tanks right now with what they got. But yeah, those brothers back in the action, and I think Huckletune and Kazuki were playing those two supports last round as well.
Yeah. I think we are actually going to see this because we see Heron on the Pharah, knowing that that is what he is comfortable with.
All right, so Danko's on the Doomfist.
Oh, we're going to see some goofy plays here. TV Junkie playing very forward, knowing that he has really nothing to worry about right now. He's just to climb on back to his team, have a little bit of group hug as he's going to be throwing out some arrows.
Yeah, slow push coming out of 3D right now. Heron in the sky. Looking for that pick. Zedekiah staying on him real tight as Cupid Pete and Dirty Dan are on the point, trying to take. Cupid Pete does a very suggestive charge into the enemy team, and he does not have many people to help him. But the bubble, Zarya bubble, does keep him alive long enough here. Able at the first one going down for Mad Cow Disease. Not looking good for them on this defense here. As a charge comes in, Destructive does find Dirty Dan, but not enough to kill him, and he dies in the process. Huck found a death in there somewhere too to Doomfist, and Cupid Pete SDs. The fight continues without the Reinhardt of 3 Dans 1 Cup, and they are falling apart a little bit. The big race coming out of Zedekiah on Danko. It's going to be very important here. He's in the back line with no one helping him really, but Zedekiah is there actually healing him. Huckletune finally goes down to the Doomfist, and Dano just trying to seal the deal here, pops Transcendence, and I think that is all she wrote. It's Kazuki's the last one to die in Mad Cow Disease. The rest of them are coming. No, you are not going to cap that point again or take it over. Mad Cow, you gotta repeat rally.
But with this pick off Destructive Duke, gonna be staggered a little bit. Should have enough time to get right back in. But already a meteor strike, a very aggressive meteor strike coming out of Josh Danko, but unable to really utilize it because he is low health. Wouldn't be able to get a pick from that. For the defense, 6 minutes on the offense. That's aside, kind of a similar time frame. Man, this caster curse really is real. Who's gonna? I don't want to say anything because I don't know who's gonna get picked first.
Well, Doomfist is in their grill trying to kill someone. No one is dying at point. Never mind, TV Junkie falls to Heron. Heron is totally uncontested in the skies right now as he does the justice. No one can do anything about it, but he can't find a single kill in that. Kazuki dies in the back end. Dano is doing work on that Zenyatta. The hammer down Earthshatter coming out of Cupid Pete, finding only Zarya. And Crystallize staying up here for the team. And Destructive Dude laying the hammer down, trying. Can't quite get there. Oh man, this fight is crazy. It looks like Mad Cow Disease is going to have a very, very easy time defending this.
Yeah, and although Josh Danko doing a lot of work on that Doomfist, unable to get all the picks that he needs. Very, very unfortunate for Heron, unable to get anyone with that ultimate, with that rocket barrage. Everyone seemed just being able to worm themselves out of his line of sight.
Yeah.
But we're gonna see a... Oh, yeah.
I was just gonna say these fights are kind of screwy here, but I feel like it's always gonna be that way with a Doomfist in it. We have Space Jam combos here, Dirty Dan and Danko, the Graviton and Jump from Doomfist respectively. That's enough to clear him, but ult advantage ultimately is in favor of Mad Cow Disease. The first one to get picked, Zedekiah, they don't have a res anymore. Danko falls as well, Dano, Dirty Dan, that push is dead. Good job to Mad Cow Disease, not even really. You got an eraser there for D3. Yeah, you didn't lose anything.
And that is a complete team wipe for the 3 Dan 1 Cup. And also another pick off by TV, just taking out Josh Danko, getting caught out right away. He is a sniper, although he is shooting a lot faster logs than he was last season in the Batty Overwatch League.
Yeah, those logs, man, they'll get you.
Oh yeah. Maybe we're gonna see a little a change up. Heron electing to go with the Hanzo was getting a little bit of success with that before on the .2 defense until they got riggedy rolled.
Well, solid switch. I mean, Evilite is on McCree now, and you don't want to be in the sky that contested. Evilite's no one to joke about. What? Okay, Graviton's going out of both teams, but one of them is backed by a Dragon. The Space Jam coming out of Danko doesn't find anyone as everyone on the enemy team survives. That Cow Disease just made out of steel here. Not falling to anyone from 3 Dance. Heron, you're the last one, buddy. Can you get out? TV's chasing him down. Oh, he got
Ah, not everyone get it. Ooh.
Ouch. Big pick.
I think we're definitely seeing that the Space Jam, Doomfist is going to have a very hard time of actually doing any sort of damage with a shield up inside the Graviton Surge. So they should be able to see another grab coming out of Dirty Dan. They should be able to get at least a Dragon Strike, if not 2, but Cuban Pete getting his Earth Shatter up, to be seeing it, matching it with Destructive Dude's Earth Shatter, as they're gonna see if they can get any sort of pick or at least some sort of ult charge. Josh Tanko trying to make some space into this offense, but they're gonna be pushing this in with a man short. Cuban Pete doing a great job of countercharging as they try to continue on this fight. Both having a little... Oh, and a huge shatter, and a counter shatter coming out of Cuban Pete. He's swinging away, unable to get anyone. No follow-up damage whatsoever, as the healers are able to keep the back line, or the front line of the Mad Cow Disease afloat as TV Junkie just gets back up. This is why TV Junkie is a high-tier damage player. He can just get the picks, and you don't even have to worry about it.
Yeah, this push is dead here, but man, I want to give mad props for the bench player subbing in right now, Cuban Pete. So, Cruisemaster normally playing, I believe, for 3 Dance 1 Cup, out for this week. Don't know why, don't know how. Cuban Pete showing up as Reinhardt, and that ultimate coming out of Destructive Dude would have wiped the team. But Cuban Pete did his ult as a countermeasure to stop it. So there's no follow-up damage on either side, really. But at the end of the day, it was a wash. Both Ryans died, and then you saw how the rest of that push went, as 3 Dans didn't have a good time.
And Dirty Dan electing to switch off the Zarya, a bit of a confusing play. I mean, you want to go for that team-killing wombo combo. They do have the Dragon Strike, but are they going to find anything? Dano already going down, already going to be taken out. High Nude coming out, and already taking out Cuban Pete front line, just keep going down left and right, and already this is a one fight for the Mad Cow Disease, doing a great job. Can we just call this the TV show? Because he is basically just carrying this team.
Yeah, man, this is a TV show on Twitch, man.
It is very much a TV show.
Yeah, he's popping off, though. TV, he's been doing this week after week after week. He's public enemy #1, Mad Cow Disease, has an all-star team to provide support for TV to just do what he does best, and that's shove logs into people's faces.
Yeah, let's not suck his dick too much, because we also have to talk about Evilite. He is also doing a fantastic job of providing additional pressure as DPS role. He's staying on that high ground as that McCree and making sure that anyone who gets past the initial front line is not going to get past. Is not going to get past him.
Ooh. Fight breaking out here. Heron is on the far side trying to drop rockets in there. Zenyatta ults are coming out. A lot of weird stuff happening right now as 3 Dance 1 Cup is just having the advantage. Big hammer down coming out of Cuban Pete. The Graviton out of Crystallized stifles that. Nothing is happening from it. D3 doesn't find anyone with his Earth Shatter, but he is swinging away at Dirty Dan in the back. That hog, that's a scuffle on the side there, but fight happening on point. Zedekis does get the res off on Heron. Big, but not big enough. A lot of people are dead on 3 Dance 1 Cup, and Heron, the left behind dry blood.
Definitely looking like it was going to be on the side of 3 Dan's 1 Cup, but we're not able to follow up. They had 3 picks. 3 picks at the very beginning, and then they were not able to follow up on it.
Yeah, an amazing start. But play of the game here. Going to... Oh, who are we talking about all game, Utech?
Sharpshooter TV. This is the TV show. I want to see these. I want to see these picks. What is that? Doesn't even have to worry about that. Gets Josh Danko. Then gets Dirty Dan. Just what are these shots coming out of this madman?
Yeah, that's Zedekis. That headshot on the Zedekis there was pretty huge.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I'd be fairly salty if I got shot out of the sky by a Hanzo.
Well, that's the thing. Like, TV Junkie is playing a Hanzo, not traditionally someone you can pair up against a Pharah or a Pharmacy or anything like that. And he's doing it big. Saw it. He headshotted a Mercy in the air. Granted, Zed wasn't flying too far, but still, you know, there's a lot of movement side to side there, and he's able to just know the margin of error that he has to fill and shoots him in the head.
Yeah, oof. That's just tough, but who knows? Maybe what they're gonna have to just change around their strategy, just try to snuff out TV. He is one of the bigger, although he is like one of the biggest threats on that team. You really can't discount the rest of that team. And Evolite is proving his worth and what he's doing, able to very much complement TV Junkie and the support line. They're just able to just stay alive, and being a support player, that is your priority number one, is to stay alive so you can keep that HPS going.
Yeah, you can't heal when you're dead. You don't want that. Who wants that?
I mean, if you're dead, you can't be doing damage.
Yeah, that's also true. Well, hey, I mean, we're seeing it here, UTech. Mad Cow Disease, after losing a match in week 1 and week 2, is finally finding their stride. Like, pretty big.
Yeah, and especially going on top of that, they are definitely in contest for taking a big stride and making sure that no one else can take away their lead in the regular season.
Well, I mean, they're tied. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, Bench Life went 3-0, so they have to go 3-0 to stay on top with them. Which, at this rate, it's looking likely.
More than likely, but oof. I think we're seeing you can't put all your eggs into one basket. They have an entirely balanced breakfast of a team, and I'd say they're if they were a cereal, they'd be what is it, Lucky Charms?
Oh,
and
dude, I'd say
TV
Wheaties, man.
No, they'd be Lucky Charms. TV Junkie is like the Shamrocks. Best one, the best marshmallows.
The horseshoes.
The horseshoes.
Well, hey, fight breaking out in White Room. Of course, where else would it be here? 3 Dans, 1 Cup, kind of holding more to their spawn there. None of them going down. TV is the first one found. A very big pick. He falls for it, though. And dies for it here. The destructive and Huckatune are shoving into their spawn hard. Everyone is dead on 3 Dans, 1 Cup. I couldn't even articulate that fight. What happened, you think?
A very interesting thing happened. Kazuki Beans all of a sudden bringing out the Hammond, being able to discombobulate the back line as they were able, even though it was a 1-for-1 trade, I believe TV was taken out first, and then but Cuban Pete being the tip of the spear, so to say, they weren't able to really follow up on anything. And a big ult usage coming out of Evilite and Destructive, making sure that they continue on with the ticking percentages of this. Great combos by both of them. They are playing up against a triple tank lineup, so they are going to be getting ults fairly fast. But I think what is with this Hammond play, we're seeing some very interesting strats coming out with this.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's working for him. But hey, triple tank no more. Dirty Dan is on that McCree that he has kind of shown off a little bit in previous weeks here. Let's see what their team can do with that.
And we're calling for a pause from Zedekis, which allows us to take a breath and have a word from our sponsors. We are sponsored by water. It's free. Unless you pay for it.
Yeah, it's very, very free. I mean, you could probably get water from like lakes and rivers and streams and stuff if it's not like contaminated or something. I guess you could get it if it's contaminated, but I wouldn't want to drink it.
Well, yeah, unless you want like Ebola or something.
Ebola's bad.
Yeah, at that time you're probably gonna be eating granola. But we're already back into this game, and TV Junkie coming down with a big slam of the Doomfist Meteor Strike. Being able to follow up on a lot of these kills, and no ground is being found by 3Dans1 Cup. They're definitely trying to play around this Reinhardt, trying to push around, try to get a chance to brawl. But with Wrecking Ball on, well, with Wrecking Ball, they are not in one place at one time all the time, and just able to stay on just everywhere all the time.
Whoa!
It's already getting taken out.
Holy crap! He put that Diva Bomb on top of that spaceship thing in the back line, and it was enough to zone and make sure none of them touch the point.
So are we seeing the rise of a new meta for specifically the Zhang control tower? Like, because this was very well done. They had no one that they could just purely focus on for the Reinhardt just to swing away, because that's where a lot of the damage comes out of that team comp. And with the Wrecking Ball, with Destructive Dude, with the Doomfist, like everyone is just so spread out that they're not able to really do anything. Wrecking Ball, is literally that. Comes in like a wrecking ball.
Yeah, pretty much. And yeah, I mean, a lot of the pushes coming out of 3Dans1 Cup. Cuban Pete, that last fight specifically, the one that Doomfist found a triple kill in the Space Jam, or just normal jam, whatever you want to call it. Cuban Pete had an ult that could have led to a good fight, but yeah, they were all spread out. They didn't have a backline as soon as that Doomfist ult happened. And enough about that game here. Just picked right away by Evil. The guy who we're talking about backing up TV is an MVP as well. And Zedekis falls as well. Two very important players of that team. They don't have much to stand on after that. That's going to be a dead push from 3Dans.
And already getting just pick after pick after pick. They're not able to find any connection with their DPS, and trying to set up some space. The front line. I mean, Cuban Pete and Josh Danko. Well, Josh Danko switching on over to the Zarya. You do know that he is a very, very good Zarya player. Gonna see if he can do something to kind of deny a lot of the pressure that Mad Cow Disease is bringing.
Yeah, the pressure, Mad Cow Disease. That's all they're known for. Diva, Destructive is flying in the face of Heron. Like, he's alone on the side here. Oh yeah, he's gonna get picked up. That's gonna be a mistake coming out of Mad Cow Disease here, unless the rest of the team can compensate for it. They know to push in. 3Dans on the point, firing at people. Hustle 2 contesting the point alone is Vegeta. Getting nutted. TV Junkie taking his place here, trying to get some kills, getting in the air, letting the cap happen, finding Dirty Dan. Heron going, screw it, we gotta take this point, but he's gonna die in that process. Oh man, a lot of brawl here, man. Holy crap.
We have
last one, man.
And then we have Kazuki being just in the hamster cage, just rolling around, doesn't even just contesting all the entire time. It's just man, it's one of those things where you have a plan until the first punch is thrown, and of course all plans are out the window.
Yeah, Kazuki just hanging from the rafters there. Don't know what was going on, but hey, it worked. Mad Cow doesn't lose the point, and they're able to get some picks on the back end here. Zedekis time to TV. That TV Junkie just going absolute ham. Destructive finding hair in the sky. There's no one to push anymore. You gotta retreat, 3Dans. You gotta retreat. Cuban, you shouldn't be there. Run, buddy! Dango, what are you doing? I know that you have 10%, but get the team! Oh my god, he's on the point! There's 5% left. Dango's trying to kill Kazuki. Kazuki's a gerbil doing things. Mad Cow presence points them. Zedekis trying to get him in there. Oh my god. Are they gonna take this?
They might be able to finally take it after they were able to take out Kazuki and Evil Light. Just for good measure, they're going to be sending down the shields as they continue on this fight. Destructive Dude being a nuisance on the point. They don't know that they just need to focus on Destructive Dude. He's the only one left, as they are going to be trying to desperately to continue to fight, but things are not looking very good as they just get their first 10% on this.
All right. So I'm gonna eat my words. Danko did Graviton, didn't think it was good. Then they pushed, and then now I know it was good. That was an amazing play from him, giving him a little bit more space to get to the point. Maybe that grab could have been spared. I don't really know how that would have went down, but hey, space was made. They got to the point. They capped it through an act of God, and their free dance isn't out of this game yet.
And looks like Heron gonna try to see if he can win this Widow duel. The fact that he is Farah, but he's getting taken down. 3 people on 1. That is quite the gangbang that he cannot handle. Farah getting D-winged, her wings clipped away as they're going to be going into a 5v6. Can they defend it as a Brigetti out of Huckleton going to be popping that armor? Going to be able to brawl in the middle of this as they continue on, going after one after the next. But Josh Danko with a great grab tunnel. Can actually hold on to anybody, but Destructive Dude blocking it with his body as he just does the self-destruct to get the mech back. Only 2 people left on the point. Huckleton with the Brigetti, so hard to take down. Can be able to brawl very, very well. As Josh Danko gonna have a buddy in Cuban Pete. He's gonna hold on onto that shield as he continues to swing away. Oh, and Heron coming in as the rocket barrage, only able to get crystallized. One less healer, but the point going all the way over to Mad Cow Disease as they were able to take out this brawl. No one able to get back onto it, and we are going to see game 2 going over to the Mad Cow Disease.
And some great Overwatch play there.
Very surprising is at what they were going to come out. Huckleton with the Brigitte play. Brigitte just swinging away with his mace. Big bang boom. That is 2 kills. Big bang boom. Stun, boom, bam, you're dead.
What the hell? How did he not die?
Two big factors. You have crystallized just shooting healing darts consistently, and as every time he hits, he's healing. So it's hard to hurt a healing target just to kill it.
Yeah, I mean, there's still 4 of them there, man. I don't know. I would be tilted if that happened to me.
Yeah, I mean, when you run into that and a very disorganized team, you can run some big havoc.
Keck. Well, hey, something to note, Kazuki on that tank there and Crystallize swapping into the healer. You know, that worked for them.
Yeah, no, definitely.
The big healer, but hey, she can play a tank just like the rest of them.
Are we gonna see a coconut skin to come out of Hammond? Who knows? I'm gonna put in an email to Papa Jeff.
Well, Kazuki's got to know something. I mean, right?
I mean, she's out in Hawaii. I'm sure she can send a letter via coconut. Just cut it in half, put a note in there. Huh?
Oh man, just give it to a swallow.
I don't know. Was it African or European swallow, or do we have American swallows?
I think we have American swallows. We might. I have to Google this. Hang on.
Now, would an American swallow be able to carry a couple coconuts across the span of Hawaii to California?
Might be a stretch. I don't know. I can't. Oh yeah, there is an American swallow, or barn swallow, I guess it's called.
Yeah, but that would be going. Of course, it's going from a tropic zone to either another tropic zone. Because where's Blizzard Studios in Santa Monica, isn't it?
I don't know, dude. I thought they were global. I thought they were just everywhere.
I mean, they are everywhere, but like they have, the main place where they're making Overwatch, unless it's in San Fran.
Silicon Valley.
One of the places. Anyway, we're going to be going into map 3, which is Junkertown. Mad Cow Disease is going to try to get this 3-game sweep, as well as 3 Dans 1 Cup. Going to be trying to fight for at least 1 victory in the night. We're just seeing Mad Cow Disease pop off this entire series. But we should talk about what 3 Dans 1 Cup, how they're faring, and maybe what they can try to do to defeat Mad Cow Disease.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so hard. Mad Cow Disease, as I said earlier, they gave up a couple maps for the first 2 weeks of the season, and they've just found their stride.
Oh.
You know, Evilite is doing all sorts of work on that second DPS role. TV we know pops off. Destructive, very very strong tank, and Crystallize or Kazuki specifically in that last map. You know, both of them are able to follow up and tag team with them and just do well. And Crystallize was the main healer last season, so he's good at it. And we all know Huckleton is top tier. It's just a team of top tier players, and I don't know what 3Dance can do about it.
I don't know. Like it seemed to me, especially on the first control point, they needed to use their ability to stay as a team, just kind of get onto the point as soon as possible. Although that it was really hard, especially with the Doomfist, because he's just able to jump right on in and you know, at least punch someone. So perhaps it'll be kind of figuring out how they want to position themselves this time, and whoever tries to kind of jump on in and try to discombobulate them, if they can catch them and kind of maybe play a little bit of counter initiation.
Yeah, kind of like a little bit of dive or something. I mean, the thing is to sometimes, you know, the question before, you know, like around week 2 or week 3 to ask was, how do you beat 3Dan's 1 Cup? And the answer to that was just get Heron off the Pharah, and for the most part, you'll be fairly comfortable in doing whatever comp you want to do from there. But that's been broken. That's been decoded. So
Well, I think they found another strategy. Just kill everyone else.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what they're doing, and they're doing it well. And Mad Cow Disease, you know, just like Bench Life was able to break them down, Mad Cow Disease is looking like they're able to break them down just as well. And yeah, I don't know what 3Dance has in their wheelhouse that they could pull out to possibly start competing, you know, a little bit more in these maps, but they're not down and out, that's for sure. There's still another whole entire Junkertown remaining. So.
And down onto Australia. Did you know that in Australia, because it's below the equator, their toilets flow opposite of what it is in the northern hemisphere? I do not know if it's clockwise or counterclockwise. I just know it's opposite of whatever we do.
I think it's counterclockwise, but that's nifty, man. I like it.
Yeah, Destructor Dude playing very aggressively, trying to get to the back line with this Junkrat, as they're going to continue on to the brawl. Going to be doing Destructor, getting Josh Danko out in the back line. They do not have anyone pressuring Destructor Dude. He is having a heyday on it, as he's going to continue to jump up. Heron as well, getting taken out, getting caught out as everyone's trying to move back, but he is left to die. The rest of the team, they either need to just try to fight and reset, or they need to try to see if they can recoup their losses, but they are just feeding into the team of Mad Cow Disease. They are just giving them free ult charges at this point, as this card is just going to continue to push.
Yeah, pick after pick after pick, stagger after stagger, one by one. 3Dan's 1 Cup will spawn. Some might get the far spawn, maybe Danko, maybe Dirty Dan here. Ooh, yes, he got close spawn just in time. But something to note, something very important here. Mad Cow Disease, very comfortable with whatever the hell they want to play. So Destructive, not playing that tank, he's on that Junkrat. Evilite, not playing the DPS, he's on the tank. Crystallize, not playing the healer that he's, you know, has been seen to play. Kazuki and Huckleton are taking those healer spots again. So they're just swapping roles as well as characters. They're comfortable in everything, it seems.
Yeah, so they are going to be flexing their muscles and just having a little bit of fun here. They know that they've already won 2 maps, and they know that they can, if they need to change back, they can. But already Bongo coming out, Josh Danko quickly saying no to the drum circle as they continue on to fight. Cuban Pete gonna try to keep the front line going on, but everybody in the back line is getting taken down, even though his shield is up. TV Junkie getting a great vantage point, getting pick after pick after pick, as they're gonna get an easy second point.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's BM or fun or whatever they're going on. Crystallized, I think, the latter portion of his ult there, just shot it straight into the sky. I mean, he's got nothing else to shoot at. They're all dead. 3Dance is just not looking too good this map.
As we're going to be seeing some ults coming out of both sides. Josh Danko having the tire, going to see if they can use that to at least stop the push. But with TV, he's going to be popping his Oh, getting a great pick on Destructive Dude. Team going very aggressively. That's not how you play Sniper. You don't just get right into their face.
Man,
That's not how you play Sniper.
this is their fight, UTech. Like, the 3 dance 1 cup is we got 2 big picks with 2 pretty important ults here, and they have to be pushing and rushing this, but they're not really rushing. They're slow playing it. Huckletune's the next one to die to the Moira ult. Cuban Pete does find Crystallize, and the last one, Evilite here on the tank, is to die as well. So they did capitalize on that, and they capitalized on it in a slow way. So there's new life in 3D, it seems.
Yeah, 3 Dans, 1 Cup. They definitely are able to find some traction on their push, or on their defense. Hopefully they'll be able to hold on to it, but ults are going to be coming out onto the side of Mad Cow Disease as they continue on this fight. Crystallize already halfway to that whole hog, as Kim and Pete already being left alone, as Destructive Dude and TV Junkie are able to push back the entire team on their own.
Massive miscommunication there. That is not looking good right now for 3 Dans 1 Cup. And Dirty Dan gets his ultimate just totally stopped there. As you said, Cuban Pete was left high and dry. He chose to try and hold where there's no teammates behind him. Not looking good, UTech.
Yeah, not looking good at all. Just trying to play a little bit too much line of sight and not enough behind the barrier. But of course, that barrier only has 900 HP, and they can definitely damage it out. Being a nano boost out of Cuban Pete, he is going to be shooting. Look at the fucking velocity and speed and alacrity that he can shoot, but unable to get anything on it. But we don't care because we want to see some fucking good plays coming out of Cuban Pete as he continues to shoot, as nothing's happening. But actually, he did his job, if you think about it, because he did stop that push single-handedly with his little Orisa gun, and we're proud of him.
Alacrity and Orisa, never thought that'd be used together there. That was big out of Cuban Pete and the support player responsible Dano there. Get the smooth that he needed to hold the cart, and yeah, this next push is going on.
Yeah, seeing some ults coming out of the Mad Cow Disease. See if they can get anything. We're counter ults coming out of that. Bongos on both sides, so they have increased damage. Aesthetic is popping that Cola, getting so much value out of it. Josh Dango able to follow up on everything, and they are able to win this ultimate fight as Destructive Dude, the only one left with an ultimate. But we're going to be seeing another nano boost, a tire, and a whole hog coming out of 3 Dans 1 Cup. So coming out with a bit more of a victory than they bargained for, as we have about 2.5 minutes left on this defense.
Yeah, this is their hold here. 3 Dans 1 Cup is starting to look a little bit more here. Danko with the tire, looking for anyone really. TV is the ideal target. He does find TV, so that is going to be a very, very big pick for this defense here, and the attack kind of knows it. The attack is able to get the res off on TV Junkie. Not that big of a pick as I originally made, but they are able to get more damage down on the team as the fight kind of continues here. And yeah, 3 Dans holds.
Destructive Dude being super sneaky, able to jump over the entirety of the front line and able to get the Ana, and as he did that, he also was able to use his ultimate to take out the front line. But it's okay because we have Heron and Zedekus to the rescue, making sure that they picked off everybody else. So even though Destructive Dude had that big play, they were able to stop it in its tracks.
Yeah, Destructive Dude, big play there on the Pharah, and then he ended up killing himself on the Orisa shield with the rocket, I believe. And from there, the push kind of stopped. But yeah, didn't really do much for him. But the switches do come out. He's on Diva now. Evilite is on the Genji. TV Junkie is dropping the Deadeye, finding Dano and Heron. 2 very big picks there. 2 of the star players of 3 Dans 1 Cup, and more people are dying on that team. Dirty Dan falls as well. Cuban Pete is alone. Well, not necessarily. Zedekus is there as well, but he does fall. Zedekus, the coalescence is enough to keep him on point for just a little bit. 3 Dans 1 Cup has to rush and do a stall comp here. Dano, here Ana's not a stall comp character. I think this push is over here.
And Heron, playing off the point, was not able to jump onto it as he got bombarded by the entire team of Mad Cow Disease. You know, they really just want to give him the disease. They want to infect him.
It's spreading, dude.
Ugh.
Fuck yeah, spread it, right?
I want to spread the. And just remember, let's take a time to plug more sponsorship. Get your great merch coming soon. Mad Cow Disease shirts and 3 Dance 1 Cup. If you order today, I guarantee your money is gonna go somewhere.
It's gonna go somewhere. I don't
It's
know
gonna
where.
go somewhere. Probably to me. Will I make the shirts? Probably. Will I actually print them? Who knows? Who knows? But I'll definitely take that money of yours.
Yeah, man. Especially Mad Cow Disease shirts, man. They're on top. Like, who isn't a bandwagoner in the BOL? Like, I want to know.
Well, I think if you know what, maybe I'll actually have to make shirts. Like if we had a shirt where it was like the front had the Batty Overwatch League logo, and then in the back we had like all the teams, and then like the team members on each of them. I could get behind that.
That'd be pretty cool. Well, hey, enough about the merch that's gonna come out, supposedly. However you say it. Mad Cow Disease is playing a Bastion. They're playing a Bastion.
Yeah, TV Junkie going onto that Bastion, and we're not even seeing a Symmetra to go with it. So rookie move here by Mad Cow Disease, as they're not able to actually teleport their Bastion around. But they are going to have a chance to go Pirate Ship v Pirate Ship.
Attack Bastion, what is this?
We're going to be seeing the good old days of Pirate Ship. Heron already getting taken down. See who can actually damage boost the Bastion. And a great hook by Crystallize, taking out Josh Danko. And we're going to be seeing a defense, because we're going to be seeing a counter Pirate Ship, as TV Junkie is just going to be having a heyday on this Bastion.
Yeah, TV Junkie showing up, doing work. I mean, who would have knew? Who would have guessed? He is purple, though, and he is going to fall as well. That was a big pick, but that is not... well, no, that is their whole team. Holy
yeah,
crap,
no, that is their whole team. They're actually winning this. Although their Bastion should be able to get back, and TV Junkie, get that, he does have his ultimate, so he's going to be trying to come back in with tank configuration mode. They should have enough time to at least get another team fight going on. They're going to be trying to get each other out. And 2 tires coming in at the same time. A mirror match, as we're seeing it. Evil coming in with that tire is going to be able to get the Bastion. So the Bastion is already down. And you know what? I don't know what to think anymore, as the tank is coming out of TV Junkie, unable to get hooked. Dirty Dan getting hooked himself. And TV Junkie is going to be able to reset this as they get the fire shot. But he's getting caught out alone by Cuban Pete and Josh Danko, getting taken out as continues to hold hog coming out of Crystallize, as he's going to try to create some space, but unable to do too much. Suzuki Bean's going to get up. Resurrection on the Bastion! Oh, the Bastion is coming back! The Bastion is going to be trying to going back into turret mode to see if he can actually get anything, but he can't. He doesn't have enough time to get back into turret mode as the bongo, the drum circle, and for the 3-Dance-1 Cup, and we are going to be hearing a freaking drum solo by Cuban Pete as he continues to help with this push, and we're gonna go on to the second point, the streets phase.
Oh my god, what a fight. So, Cuban Pete, like, he's doing some work as that Orisa, right? Heron doing some work as that Bastion, but Kazuki, that was the ballsiest res I've ever seen directly in the face of Cuban Pete and the enemy team, and that could have been the turning point for Mad Cow Disease the whole. But it wasn't, and Pirate Ship continues. Heron's on, he's not anything anymore, but he's Ana booster.
Yeah, let's get the, oh no, but he gets hooked and he can't even do anything. He gets the Nano boost and he blows it. As they continue on, TV is able to clean up as they continue on with the fight, but they are able to route out. They just need to die. 3-Dance-1 Cup, go and lick your wounds. You can go for another push. You still have 3.5 minutes left. Dirty Dan and Josh Danko getting taken out as they try to get back into the spawn room.
Yeah, Heron didn't know what to do there. He got nano boosted, he didn't have a shield, he's like, I'll just get hooked and die. And,
but TV Junkie playing the Bastion, doing his tank configuration mode, getting Zedek is already sniping another push as he just is able to do that. But look at that, just able to come out with the sneaky tire, but unable. getting taken out by Evo Light as a Junkrat, taking out enemy Junkrat tire.
Dude, explosion warfare, man. All's fair.
So let's talk about this before I lose my voice from the hype.
They're gonna push soon though.
There's just so much going on right now, Joey. I just can't handle it.
I don't know, but like Cuban Pete's dead. Cuban Pete's red. Alright, 3 Dams 1 Cup. They're gonna get out there, they're gonna do some things. Dano is the front line apparently. He gets hooked and dies. There's a very suggestive, questionable whatever's going on Hanzo arrow from Heron, and just that push is dead, right?
Yep, that's basically what's happening. I mean, we saw 2 fights essentially going on there, and you had one on the high ground and one on the low ground. And even though there was a Dragon Strike used, they still lost it. And TV Junkie is still having a great time as Bastion. He's bing bang booping and bopping all over, and oh man, are they gonna see any more of this cart push?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, TV forced to be reckoned with here. 3 Dams 1 Cup coming in. Kind of like a miscommunication going on here. It seems like they're starting to group now. They're all under. They're doing some cheeky shit. They're going in back of them. The Orisa shield's on the wrong, facing the wrong way. They're going all the way around.
Oh, here comes the tire.
Junkrat tire.
Oh, but
Brigida.
goes right across. But Evo Light already
tires.
gonna take it, so 2 for 1 with the tire, but gonna be able to get the resurrection on the Dirty Dan. But
Who's attacking? Who's defending? They're like they're switch sockets.
Yeah, no, and now we see that Mad Cow Disease does not even care anymore. They are going to be attacked. They are going to be on the attacking side now, as Dirty Dan going to try to see if he can get this defense going, and no, make sure that they cannot push this cart because he is now on the sending side. But now, and as a turn of events, he is now attacking and pushing the cart, but only just for a little bit before TV Junkie gets back into that tank configuration mode. Gonna try to get as what he can, just playing so far, able to get the 2 supports. As Cuban Pete being super sneaky, Reinhardt is gonna swing away, but he can't get too much done because he's getting gangbanged by 3 people from the Mad Cow Disease. He does not want to get infected by the zombie horde of the Mad Cow Disease. They continue on with their defense.
Yeah, this fight is all over the place. Heron ulted somewhere. I don't even know where he was.
But wait, look at this. Look at
3
this.
Dams is
3 Dams
taking
Cup, they're coming back for him, baby, and you know they're gonna do this.
What is happening? Yeah, fights everywhere, Utek. Like who? I don't know. I really am speechless.
I mean, I can't go any higher in my voice. What's going on?
Aaron's finding people.
Joey, hold me. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Huckleton stuns Dano. Dano transcendences. Destruct Dude is playing Reaper now, no longer playing a tank. There's 3 DPS coming out of Mad Cow Disease. The cockiness that they have occasionally is now showing.
But no one's touching the cart. No one's touching the cart.
tire's out.
It's gonna be the biggest scene. Oh my god!
Heron pooped himself off the cart. No, are you kidding me?
Oh no!
Oh, who got the play of the game in this cluster? Oh, Zedekis.
We had
you
Zedekis. He had a
Kamehameha
very
SOB.
good. And coming in, Big Bang Attack.
The damage orb to follow up. I like it. Looks great. Well, unfortunately, 3 Dams 1 Cup couldn't pull through. But Mad Cow Disease remains undefeated with, well, not undefeated, I'm sorry, but remains in first place with the bench life. And I guess that concludes our week 4 of the Baddie Overwatch League Season 5. Any parting words here, Utek?
I don't know what to say. I think I need a cigarette after that.
Oh, jeez. Well, hey, tune in next week for week 5. We'll have Cast and Couch versus Mad Cow Disease, Well Me Maybe versus 3 Dams 1 Cup, and All Dab No Blab versus Bench Life of Zach and Cody. Love to see you guys next week.